Hey guys, we're here playing the Foundry. And this is, excuse me, big ice cheating kind of thing. This hand is alright. We're gonna have to just wing it here because this is not the absolute best hand. Let's flip this, get another Heimdall, and we'll click for money. Hope he's not playing siphon. We could have put this on HQ, but eh. Max should have a pretty hard time dealing with that one. In the meantime, let's think about our plan here. We could try to rush this out really fast with like Heimdall, beta test. It's a prepaid, so we might see some wontons. It's a thing we might see. Prepaid lucky find. Twins. Okay. Yeah, let's go for the remote play. So with the twins, what you can do here is when they approach, you can res the twins, and then if they click through and take a brain, then you start the other Heimdall, and they'll end up taking 2 more brain. So they actually will not click through the brain if they see you res the twins. It's probably cutlery coming out of him, so he might be Eater, in which case Eater's expensive to break this. That's $8. If we get this beta test, we're firing it. Like, whatever. We have some pretty good ice in here. So, free Janice, free Heimdall too. Seems good. So he's going to actually break this for 7. No, 8. Yep, that gets rid of it. So is he going to keyhole is the question. Is the question. It's kind of poor, so I'm gonna hope he has another money for it. He's gonna day job. He's gonna give out this beta test. Hit it. Oh, we don't get any ice. Tragic. We dump our ELP and a Bioroid efficiency that we also wanted. Sad panda. That was actually pretty much the worst beta test we could have got. So I guess next we'll put the Ichi2. Click for credits. Or we could do the Eli is also fine. We're going to end up clicking for credits a lot with this deck, I think. Because you have very little real economy. Your 3 oversights and 3 Bioroid efficiency are kind of temporary ice solutions. But we're only playing the hedges and Adonis and Eve for the rest. Yeah, he checks it. Gets the Hades fragment. Okay, it's medium. So putting up the Eli, kind of okay. Paste 5 to trash Eve, that's a lot. Merlin, yeah, I can't afford that right now. I think I'm gonna just do the Eli. Because we're too, I don't want to give him another full turn of running on the R&D with that medium. If I can get an Adonis rolling behind this remote, that'd be pretty strong. But that might not be possible. Retrieval run for what? I didn't even check his archives. I should be paying attention to what's in here. Torch. Okay. Seems fine. Janice seems good. Let's put her down. Let's get another one. I'll discourage a little bit of medium digging. Wontons, that's going to be his whole turn, and we just don't care. Have all kinds of ice that we can't afford to res. So it's good. Let's get towards this hedge fund. I haven't seen any influence yet. He could well be on siphon still. So we can try to use caution there. Lotus Field is not good against Torch, so we won't even bother installing it. The Ichi is pretty reasonable, because even if he has David, it's still quite a few tokens used up. And with zero length, the trace is quite nice. Now that the Heimdall 2 is out of our hand, we cannot use our twins right now. That's fine. We're doing decently. Seeing a lot of cavalry. So his plan is probably to kill our stuff, but it's going to die anyway just from him breaking it. So, gets Grimoire. Whoa, he really wants his MU. I guess it's basically full over there. Other twins. Yeah. Just want to not get siphoned. So now if we really get siphoned, we can click down to 0, or we can let him take $6 and res the twins. And they'll play hedge next turn. We can put the Ichi out somewhere good. Probably want to put it on the remote and then try to have like a scoring set up here. Kind of hoping he would dump a siphon in there so we can see where his influence is spent. There's a lucky here. It's only 2. So he could still play like 2 siphons and then 7 influence left for lucky using a shard or something. Still sad about that beta test. We have like gigantic ice in our deck and like 17 of them. Just need to hit one so you can use the Foundry's ability to shuffle your deck. But that was too much to ask for. He's bursting his money for a medium dig. I mean, we have options here. We could score this out next turn just for 2 points, or we could try to get some advancement tokens on it. Tokens are pretty useful because they can be Bioroid efficiency researches or oversights. But we also don't have enough money, and we're still open to siphon. Could also have purged that turn, but we're only playing 9 agendas, and he still needs 2 of them to win. And this Janice is pretty tough. That's $10 to break. Deja for Wonton? I have 1 card in my hand. What is he doing? Suckers will help him a lot. That money it's going to save $1 per thing on this. He's going to give away the Vitruvius. I think we just scored out. Could have advanced once, click for credit, but he's gonna want on me. That's fine. He wants to spend clicks. I'm happy for him to spend his turn doing that. I think he spent an extra click there. He didn't need to spend 3. Merlin. Okay. No good against Torch. No good at all. He's got to be on Siphon, right? Like, what else would he be playing? With his influence. No, he's got presumably 3 clones, 2 luckies, so most 1 siphon in there. He's probably just playing the levy. Yeah, I'm gonna worry less about siphon now. He might have 1 copy, but he's probably just playing his levy. Oh yeah. Whole deck has gone through and there's no siphon scene. He had to keep it in his hand right now, which is probably not the case. Another oversight. That's not the worst. J How. Might be able to coax a run here. If we could do this and then the twins, we'd have double EG2, which is gonna do some work for us. We have exactly enough money. Could free res it, or for $1 really, but the surprise factor is kind of good. Clicking for money, that's what I want to see. Oh, that's a great draw. Another hedge, praise be. All right, let's think about if we want to do anything. Like, we could put the Adonis. We could shuffle stuff away. It's not bad, right? It's really not. I'm gonna send back Bioroid efficiency. oversight hedge fund. It's pretty good. We'll put this in. We might get a run baited, maybe not. Now that I'm confident he's not playing siphon, I'm going to be happier to let my bank float a little bit. Yeah, there goes the levy. So we should look at getting these sucker tokens taken care of, because I don't want him to get 5 of them and then break this Janice efficiently. He's basically hard locked as long as he can't break through this Janice, because he has got the fixed breaker for that purpose. Yeah, we'll virus scan here. He can run archives 4 times and he's not doing anything else. And our Adonis is ticking, which is great for us. So with the Awakening Center, it's like an extra bit of protection for your remote. But you can put it anywhere, but usually the remote's where it goes. We might want it on R&D, actually. I'm gonna let the Adonis tick down. I won't rush to install this. Let's get rid of the Lotus, put the Eli, which is quite efficient. Don't hate playing the Awakening Center. Yeah, it's kind of like a pseudo Ash kind of thing, but it's going to consume more cards. Let's push this out a little bit. He's probably never played against this kind of matchup. This much big ice is very unusual. There's not much from New Parasite, because our ice power starts at 4 and goes up to 8. It is a pity that our Lotus Field and the Merlin are both dead to that torch. But them's the breaks. It would be hard to get a kill on him anyway with the Merlin because I've had worse in his hand. You're likely to have one of the first couple Cyberteens just make him draw 3 and then he won't die. So he led me with his clone chips on the board. That's not really what you want to do, because now he's going to get to use them once instead of twice. We can probably just stall him out. She doesn't seem to have Katie in there, or he didn't. Yeah, we didn't see any Katie the first time. I think that's a big mistake. Like, you absolutely need recurring sources of money. So for Max, that means basically Opus or Katie. Opus is a lot of MU, but it's also a lot of money. Katie is efficient money, but you got to time it very carefully. I've been playing a lot of it with Katie, but I think Opus is fine too. With Grimoire, you can get those extra 2 MU without too much pain. He's probably like, what do I do? Because he actually just can't break this Janice until he gets 5 suckers. So we need to more or less lock her centrals to keep the sucker tokens down. And he can kind of slow parasite the Janice, I guess. Or he can just get a ton of money and use the Eater. He's going to go for suckers. Okay. That just de-reses it, actually. Unless he uses... Yeah, no, he did that, just de-reses it, so we're okay. We'll just re-res it. 5 suckers, $4. I'm not sure how to actually use this. I'm just going to derez it manually. And we'll get this, we'll get an extra Eli. He'll probably pay to go through. Well, maybe he won't, he's pretty poor. Sucker and $3. Maybe he feels that he has to. Tried to drag it earlier. It somehow went back. Looks like it's there now. So did he finish his turn? I really wish this wouldn't fade out when I hover away from it. But I think there's no way to change that. Let's re-res it. Extra Janice seems good. So now he needs 5 suckers again and still $4. Yeah, I think we can just wait him out, and as long as we don't give up too much from medium, we'll be fine. I don't really want to score this 2-pointer. Rather get a 3-pointer, which we have 3 of. 2 left in the deck. Yeah, Deja. I figured he would do that. Well, I don't hate going double Vitruvius. That's confusing, but we're going to go like that. So now we're going to pay 8 for this, 9, 10, and then 7 for this, exactly 17. So if he comes through this whole server, he can have this for just a ton of brain damage. This card's a little underpowered. Like, it requires a lot of moving pieces to work. But it's probably at its best in the Foundry. At least you can get extra copies of your expensive ice that are disposable. So you're really putting your search power to good use. What you don't want to do in the Foundry is just end up with a pile of ice in your hand and no money to res it. So this line of resing it for cheap is pretty appealing. Yeah, this will tax him pretty well. He wants to go through and get his suckers. We don't have to use the Janice, especially if we manage to trash stuff here. So he's paying $4 to get in, getting his suckers so we can take out the Janice here. He's probably just going to go for medium. Sees this Hornet's Nest and just thinks, nope. Just going to nope out of that one. Deja for another medium. Knifed. Oh, he just really wants to kill the Elis. Does not have the money for this run though. See, if he had Katie now, he'd have so much more money than he does. He's taking some brains if he wants to go in. He'll probably wait till next turn. Yeah, he's gonna click for money, which means we're gonna purge. Because now those suckers are expensive for him to get. 30 Eli on HQ, and I mean, he can knifed this one, but it's still paying a fair amount. I'm happy if he pays 2 clicks and $4. Or no, I guess just 1 click from the knifed. Click from knifed, dollar from knifed, 4 to break is 5. Or he'll click through and... Yeah, he's probably better clicking through at this point in the game because he just doesn't have any money going on. He's got 1 prepaid, which is not enough. I think prepaid's a weird engine for Max because you just can't be sure you're going to get the prepaids or get your asset or get your event economy. You could just mill everything. You have a lot of cards that do use it though, so the prepaids you do draw will get to good value. But then right now he's not even using it efficiently because he had to play Lucky Fine right away to reduce his hand size. Yeah, the retrieval run is getting blocked. All right, let's just go for 4 2-pointers. Yeah, these are both useless, but Lotus is probably more useless. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Merlin... For one thing, it's at 4 strength, and so are my Eli's, and so is Lotus Fields. There's a lot of 4 strength ice to be running when Atman is still a thing. But you're living the dream, right? You want to get that dream of your Merlin piling that damage, the twins. That's the dream. We'll see what happens. He's gonna just get his Eater out again. Or just click through and take Brain. No, he should deal with it permanently. So this is expensive. He's paying 4 for the Eater. Traction the Nick, which is useless anyway. Good point. Like, that was not helping against my large sentries. But now he's paying through the nose for this. Yep. Wait, why is he paying 8? 8 and 3. Okay, I don't think he should have paid 11, right? He should have paid... It's supposed to be 12, or no, 10. So where are we at here? Click 1 for knifed. Has 11. Pays 10 to break. Okay, so he's... Yeah, so this dereses again. Boop. Get in there. He's clicking through that, which trashes it. And he sees 2 cards. He could still lock into a win here, because our deck is pretty rich. There's 4 agendas left. He's going to see 1 card. Oh no, he's actually not going to, because he gets to access 0 cards. Yeah, he has to run a game, but he'll see 2 cards this time. Good for him. There's a bug here. This does not go away. Get in there. Huh, he gets the 3-pointer. Rough. We're just going to push it. We're going to slam the Vitruvius in the remote. We're going to flip this again. Whee! I mean, he can brain damage for Glory Run. But that's the best we got. We got no other ice we can use. He probably just has to run in there. Run the R&D for 3 cards. And Glory Run it. We can send 3 non-ice cards, or non-agenda cards in our deck, and then we'll have a decent chance. Only a 3 and 15, so like, that's still pretty good for him, but it's the best we can do. We'll see 3 cards. And if he doesn't hit, we'll score Vitruvius for the win. It would have been nice to get one of these 3-pointers. Would have given us a couple clicks earlier, but now he can't know if this is anything. But even if we knew what it was, he can't do too much about it. Or could he actually? If he clicks the end the run, takes a brain, and then here actually you probably can't kill him. I was thinking we would have enough brain from this. We're actually just too poor for this. But he doesn't know that. He thinks, okay, the server is fine. Yeah, this was actually pretty bluffy. 2 clicks, 2 brain, then he can take taking 1 brain. I think he could have taken more brain than that. You know, I've had worse. Nice. Oh shit. Actually, I forgot to use Jackson Howard. Herp derp. But thankfully he misses anyway. I guess the top card was known. Or no, it wasn't. I don't know. Anyway. Don't think we played it that great. I don't think the deck is that great, but we pulled it off this time. Should have used the Jackson, obviously, but it turned out to be fine. It's fun to keep pressing that Janice over and over. The Bioroid efficiency researches never go away in this. I guess it's a bug of some kind. I guess I pressed delete. Maybe that would get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You delete the efficiency research and it dereses it. Alrighty, thanks for watching.